Hello now there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen from all ages and from all over the world. Welcome to another episode of Mike Nights, the Combat Taekwondo show where you get to know the fighters, to know their stories, to know their feelings, their experiences, and to get to know them in a more personal way. I'm Chava, and still away from home, still away from the regular studio, but always happy to be here with you and always happy to be here sharing the stories and talking to the fighters. So today we have a very special episode, another main event, and also we have a surprise guest with us in here. But in order to do so, let me introduce you someone that who is not a surprise to have him here, but he is a very important person in this new format of Combat Taekwondo. He's nonetheless the CEO of this company. His name is George. Welcome, George. How's it going?
Hey, good evening, Chava. Ready to go.
Ready?
Still running
Yes.
on coffee.
Yes. Uh, no, you know what? I don't drink coffee today. Could be a good day to start trying that.
I'm on my third coffee today.
Okay, so yeah, so now you're running on coffee. Yes, I. How's it
Well,
going, George?
it's great to
What do
be
you think
back.
of
It's great to be back. We have a special guest today.
a special guest? Another main event. Yet another main event of Combat Taekwondo. He's here to talk with us about the whole experience, and he's maybe the fighter that comes from the farthest land. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's Uzbekistan. They're like 13 hours ahead of Portland, and then that would be 11 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, I think he's marching there already, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
it's far
and
away,
I
really far
think
away.
Gennady is gonna join to help out with the Russian if Nia's gonna have any problems. He said he wants to speak English. I said okay, but then he brought in Gennady to help out, and I think that's gonna make this even more interesting.
Yes, yes, and it's going to be interesting not just because of the translation, but because at Gennadi's fight, Niaz was on the corner, and also the other way around
Yeah,
while
that's
Niaz
true.
was fighting.
They made friends really fast.
Yes, yes. They made friends really fast, and they were accompanying each other on their respective fights back there on December 3rd. So, what do you say? What if you say if we let them in and
Yeah,
let them
let's
talk
go ahead
about the
and
experience?
get it started.
So, Nias, welcome. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum. Everything good?
Alaikum salam,
How are you?
champ. How are you, champ?
Yaksa. Thank you. Everything good. How are you?
Great.
Good, good. Excited to have
Too
you
much
on.
time. Too much time. I don't see you.
What was
It's
that?
great to see you.
Yes. I. How I can say? I tired about wait. I always say to George and me and
He's
Chris that
tired. He's
when we
tired
fight
for.
when we have next event.
He's tired of waiting, Chava. You heard that?
Yes. Well, I'm sorry. I believe that's my fault, but uh, I said I really need to start getting coffee at this time.
No, I think he said
No.
he's tired of waiting for the next fight. That's what he
Yes.
said.
I waiting
For
next
the
fight.
next
No.
fight. All
No.
right.
This.
Yeah. No, me too. I'm tired of waiting also for the next fight.
Where's this guy? Where's Gennady?
Where is my
He's
friend
right here.
Gena?
Let me get him in. Hey,
Hey,
Gennady,
let's
welcome.
Gena.
go.
Gena.
Genna, what's up,
Yeah,
Genna? Welcome to the show.
thank you, thank you. It's good to see all of you. Hey, Niyaz, как
Good to
ты?
see you,
Salam
brother.
alaikum.
Все четко. Валейкум салам.
This
Next
is this
event.
is awesome.
All people not say hello. All people say salam alaikum. All people.
Okay,
Okay.
All
good.
squad. All of you. What about
So Nias,
Oscar?
tell us.
He don't train, I think.
Who?
Oscar, he don't train,
Oh,
I
he's
think.
busy. He's busy. I think he's busy. You should send him tag him in the story and say, "Hey, Oscar,
It's
you
not
are you
every day,
training?"
not no training because
No.
he have rematch with me. He need to train. He need train because I'm training to time always.
Let's
If he
go.
don't, if the guy don't wanna that, he need to train.
Of course.
If he train, he lose. But if he don't train, he dead.
Okay,
We'll make
Niaz.
sure to pass the message on.
Yeah, of course. Hey,
Thank you.
since we have you here, we wanted to go ahead and share some of your, experience in Bogota, moments leading up to the fight. Chava had some great questions for you too. And then if you have any trouble answering, we have Gena here. Gena's going to translate and help you out.
Okay.
Let's go.
So Nias, tell us, wh- how did you feel just arriving at the airport? From far away, Uzbekistan is really far from Bogota. So how are your what 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 is it that you were thinking when you get to the airport and saw all the cameras, the people from Combat Taekwondo waiting for you, all that stuff? How did you feel?
First of all, when I come, police take my passport and say, stay here and wait. I don't understand why. And I think, in this moment, I think, wow, where I come, why I come here. I'm crazy. But when I go to airport and I see you and all people with a camera, I feel, how I can say, I feel free because I like this. All people say to me, camera say to me, all people ask me something about fly, about this, and I like this situation. I like this emotion.
That is great. And then also you were at the hotel one day before most of the fighters. So you spend like a lot of hours in your room just waiting, resting from the trip. What are your feelings at that moment? What were you thinking at that moment?
Oh, I forget all hard sparring, all my heart in the fly because I fly 20 hours. I forget. I like this. How people like me. I like this. How people like me. I forget all bad situation and to the gym, run, and the rest. I я очень ждал вот этого момента. Мне было все плохое,
Да.
и когда я приехал, вот эта атмосфера, она прям дала мне энергию. Я прям был настроен поломать его.
He's saying he was very excited and he was waiting for a long time
И
to
на
get to
след-
this moment. And the moment he arrived to the hotel, he was fulfilled with all that energy and he was ready to now to smash that guy easy.
So I know he
Yes,
came a
and
long way, and
when I say how all people like professional, I don't wait too much in the reception. I don't think about water or something. When I come, all Marius love give me the uniform, give me the water, and go to the hotel in the to the rest. This is good. This is good because I don't have this in the uh, sport because we have. Когда в
Amateur league.
любительском спорте такого нету. Yes, in amateur.
He's saying he doesn't have this experience in amateur league because all this arriving and straight away taking care of you and receiving all the equipments and everything, supposed to have a fighter, and he didn't need to worry about waiting time and having a really good experience with combat taekwondo.
So I know you came like a long, long way, right, from Uzbekistan, from Tashkent. And then I remember you said even your father said, "Hey Niaz, where you going? It's so far. You're gonna be so far, and it's a new place, and you don't know anybody. And what are you gonna do?" So what I'm asking you right now is, having all this thoughts, and then the family talking to you. Are you crazy? Where are you going? What were your expectations? And then when you got there, was it what you expected, or it was more, or it was less, or how did what kind of impact had that on you? Gena, can you?
Переведи, пожалуйста.
А, он спрашивает, как он знает, что ты прилетел с 20
С
часов
Узбекистана.
с Узбекистана, очень далеко, и твой отец сказал тебе, что куда ты летишь, что ты будешь там делать, какие ожидания у тебя будут там, ты чё? И он хочет, чтобы ты рассказал, какие эмоции у тебя были до этого и что тебя ожидало там на самом деле?
Когда я
С
прилетел,
дома. Да, когда все тебя, когда твой отец тебе сказал, что вот ты куда
fir-
идешь, все это. Он хочет эмоций, чтобы он рассказал ему.
first of all, when my father said, "You are crazy. Where are you going?" But after 1 2 days, my father said, "You are man. You can do this, and let's do this." But my mother, I have problem with the visa, and before 4 hours the flight, I have visa, and I say to my mother, I have visa. My mother say, "Oh, why you to this country? Why you need this?" I say, "I'm crazy because I like this. I like fight. I like this emotion. I like fight." And my father say, "Let's do this. Let's go. You can kick you can kick us, this guy."
Yeah, Chava, he had like he was waiting for the visa, and I think he got his visa like how many hours before flight,
Yeah,
Niaz?
like
Before
the
flight,
five.
4 hours, I take
four
the visa.
hours 4 hours before the flight, he got
Oh
the
my
visa.
god.
So that's crazy.
I
Yes.
come after the training, and in the before 5 hours, I come after training, and call to my manager. I say, I have visa or no? He said no, and I'm sad. I start write to all, to Mr. Rikshin, to coach,
Everybody, yes.
anybody. I have problem. Please help me.
Hey,
Oh
it
my
was
god.
meant to be. It was meant to be.
Мгм.
Can you translate that, Gennady, for him to understand? It-
Да, он говорит, что так должно было быть со Всевышнего. Он так и
Yes,
дал.
you know. So yeah.
of course. What we have, God gives all what we
So
have.
I remember also watching you like hanging out with the camera team and with the production team. Uh, they kind of like you, right? I remember you telling there was this guy from Argentina who had a tattoo of Leo Messi, and Ania said him that if he wins, he will allow him to tattoo his face on the other side.
Yes. This guy have ta- one tattoo in left leg Maradona, leg Messi. I say, if I win, you needed to this my face tattoo.
You put Niaz on this side.
Yes, yes, in the heart.
Yeah, guys, tell me, how is it that you get along so fast? Well, I know Gennady. Gennady is a great talker. I was speaking with him one day at the lobby, and we were talking about taekwondo and many things. Um, but how is it that you got along so well among the other fighters?
Gena.
Он спрашивает, как ты подружился со мной так быстро?
Ah, first when I say again, I say to him hello, and he say me. I know Russian. Привет. Oh, and all people don't know Russian. All people don't. Some people don't know English. And when I say Gena, I think, oh, this is my brother. This is my brother. Привет, bro. I say to him, I have all. I have weight. I have eat. Let's do. Let's go to training, bro. And we have not too much time, but Gena help me with all help me with the tactics on the fight, with the food, with the diet, with the cutting weight, and in the fight Gena help me, because I want to say thank you to Gennady, bro. Thank you so much. And I
My
think
pleasure.
in the next event I help to Gena help to me, and we come to the star together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I had a really
That's
good
true.
experience. We catched up with each other and
So
very
so
fast. Yeah.
so when
And
was it that
we have
you?
good game with the Gena Tejo, Tejo,
Tejo, yeah. We had a
Tejo.
phenomenal time together, yeah. Everything kind
Yes,
of at the
yes.
moment was built up for us to have really good experience
We
and
have too much moment. We have too much moment with together.
we were
So
like
at what
brothers
time?
from
At what
different
time?
sides of the world.
What time did you decide to come along on each other fights as a coach? When was it that you decided?
Когда мы сделали вывод, чтобы мы были тренером
Uh,
друг друга, чтобы мы помогали друг другу.
when I see Gena and he's speaking Russian, I think Gena. I help to Gena. Gena help to me to go to with us we together in the fight, because he know Russian. I know Russian, and our um, and our как будет соперники,
Opponent.
and our opponent
Opponent.
don't understand Russian, and I can say something in Russian. His opponent don't understand, but Gena understand. This is good for us, for me and Gena.
It's really good.
That's definitely a bit of strategy. So Nias, when the fight was closing in, uh, what were you feeling? Were you look? I remember you minutes before the fight. You were really excited. I saw you like jumping and warming up. This really energetic. What was crossing through your mind at that moment?
Oh, um, well, I before fight, I don't think about fight. I don't think about result. I just uh, I just wanna feel this energy in the Bogota. I just want to go to the cage and show the people where I come. That's it.
So you told us that you wanted to try this new format because you wanted to feel free when fighting. Did you achieve that? Did you feel free using your arms and that kind of stuff?
Because when your opponent kick to you, you have good adrenaline.
Oh, he froze.
Sorry, I'm here.
Скажи еще раз, когда ты дерешься с соперником, у тебя хороший адреналин. Там вот ты остановился.
Yes, when I fight in the opponent, I have good adrenaline, and mm, I never have this adrenaline if I train people. If I some work, we doesn't have this adrenaline. We have this adrenaline and this emotion only in the fight, because I have this emotion like free, you know.
И
After the fight,
он спрашивал, как ты чувствовал себя, когда ты дрался в ВТФ и когда ты
М.
дрался в Kombat Taekwondo, сделайте
А,
разминку между руками и ногами. Он хочет знать, какая разница у
а,
тебя была.
нету разницы, брат, нету разницы. Только плюс добавились руки и все. А настраиваться на бой мне было легче.
И как ты себя чувствовал, когда ты мог руками бить в голову? И намного
В
лучше
бою.
или нет?
В бою?
Да, да, в бою. Да, в бою.
Я думал,
И
что это моя
ощущения, эмоции
стихия.
другие.
Да, я думал, что это моя стихия, и что он меня здесь никогда не переиграет. В плане, я могу пропустить много ударов, но я никогда не пойду назад. Я до этого это тоже говорил. Я могу пропустить много ударов, но я буду идти до конца. Потому что в этот момент именно с ним в клетке я чувствовал вот эту энергию, что я лучше его именно на руках, на ногах. Как боец, и характер у меня лучше, потому что мы выходцы из СССР, у нас совсем другое. У нас совсем другой менталитет, у нас совсем другие мысли. Поэтому он бы никак не
Да,
смог забрать меня, я думаю.
да, я перевожу. He's saying that the energy and the conception he has for fighting is always engaging, is never not backing up and picking up, exchanges between hands and legs. This was a really good experience for him, and he's saying there is not a big difference between when he fights in WTF and when he fights in here, because he's a fighter and he all the time goes to the war, not going to play games.
So he likes to initiate most of the time.
Yeah.
So
Тебе нравится
one
всегда руководить боем?
Да.
Он спрашивает.
Before
И
before the fight in Mick night, I say to you guys, I can lose, I can eat some punch, but I never scare and I never go back. And you see this in the fight. I always come to the Oscar like let's go fight. But he punched me, no problem. Let's go. We can you can punch
so
me,
one
but you never stay with me all night.
one thing that got my
If
attention.
you guys give me fight all night, I can fight all night. I tell you, no problem. And
Well, I don't know,
I don't.
Chava, if you remember at the very beginning, before Niaz, when he first saw this, he sent me a message and he said, I want to fight here. I want to fight here. I don't care. I want to fight for free. Just let me know. Let me know when and where, what time, and I'm going to show up.
We can make like a like a Smash Brothers challenge. We can get Nias inside the cage and throw and just throw him people. And as he knocks them down, we keep throwing him to see how much he can handle.
Well, it's interesting because many people reached out saying the same thing. Hey, we want to fight. We want to do this. We want to be part of it. But then when it came to the moment of truth, like showing up to see what they're about, they didn't show up. They just canceled. So
Yes,
probably I don't know what was going through their mind. And I'm talking about high level athletes. I'm not talking about some John Doe from. I mean, high level athletes with like very accomplished. Some of them showed up and they got it. I mean, we're gonna make some announcements soon, but most of them they just got cold feet. I think. What do you think? Is that what happened, Niaz, with some of these guys?
You bring Gena here, and I don't wanna think in English.
Он
Ну что там?
спрашивал, что ты думаешь про тех, которые заявил о себе в Комбат Taekwondo, и они сказали, что придут на шоу подраться, и когда дошло до решения, чтобы они дрались, они не приехали. Очень чемпионы мира заявили себе, и другие, и они не приехали. Что ты думаешь о них? Он спрашивает.
Я никого не буду, ни про кого не буду говорить плохо, но если они сказали это и не сделали, то они либо испугались, либо у них там на это были какие-то причины. Ну, если сказал, нужно делать. Разные
He's,
причины бывают.
he's saying about the all top athletes who was, writing down to come to fight for Combat Taekwondo, and when they got to the moment to sign up the paper, he's saying if you have spoke that, said the word, you have to come and do it. If not, it means that shows up that you are not the real
If
fighter,
you
the
say
real hero.
something, do this. If you cannot do this, shut up.
That's simple. That's easy to do.
So one thing that got my attention during your fight, Nias, is that Oscar and you were the guys on the event with the highest curriculum, with the highest Taekwondo curriculum, and even though you have so many experience on Taekwondo regular tournaments, you were the ones that used the most punches, I think, which is something that you don't normally see, and that really got my attention.
Гена.
Он спрашивает, на самом деле ты с Оскаром самые большие результаты были в мире, официальные результаты, которые были там. И они ожидали, что будут побольше измены ногами, не так много с руками. А на самом деле ваш бой было
Чисто на руках.
самым большим только с руками, а не с ногами. Что ты думаешь об этом?
I think Oscar wanna fight with me in the leg, but I have another plan. I have I have some surprise for him. And when when I punch to him and he let down, in his mind, little bit change. I don't need to fight with the leg. I broke his plan. In the fight, I broke his plan in the fight.
Well, we've
The
seen some
Kombat fight.
great kicks during the fight too, Chava. Some
Yes,
double,
yes.
some back kicks, some spinning kicks.
Next
I
time,
mean, it was
next time, guys.
pretty.
I don't
But
wanna fight with him.
what impressed me the most is your ability and his ability. I mean, both of you guys to eat those punches.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
that was impressive, Chava. What do you think,
Yes, yes, that's
Gennady?
impressive.
I mean,
I
these
was
guys
really
they just
impressed.
went
I
with
was
it, and then
uh, I was telling to Niyaz, I was shocked about Oscar. There was one moment I was in the corner, in his corner, and I looked, and when he smacked him one time, like banged him like really strong, and I'm saying Oscar is done, and he did like this with his head. I'm saying, wow, that was
I mean,
cool.
you could tell that there were strong punches. I mean, they were not like
Oh yeah,
just.
they were really
I
strong.
mean, they were like really because you could hear the smack, like when they were like punching each other.
I
Every punch that landed was like with sound, with like power.
I respect Oscar because he eat too much punch, but don't go to KO. I respect him for this.
But also you. I mean, I gotta give it to you too because you got some.
No, no, I don't eat punch. I have у меня слишком нежная кожа, мне чиркают и выходят сечки, поэтому
Yeah,
он мне не попадал сильно.
But how
he's
about this,
saying,
Shava? How about
he's
this,
saying,
Shava? I mean, you have an Uzbekistani, right? You have the Colombian at home, and then this fight was so crazy. So at the end of the fight, this guy, the Uzbekistani, became the favorite of the
of the
crowd.
crowd.
Did you see that? That was crazy.
Он,
I'm crazy.
no. Он сказал,
No.
что ты был с Узбекистана, он был из Колумбии, и вы дрались в Колумбии, а на самом деле под конец все были твоими фанатами, а не его
Yes,
фанатами.
yes, yes. I remember this when I go to fight. All people who watch fight uh, say Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. But after fight, when I
They all
say
loved you.
something to the microphone, all people like me. Like when I run to the cage and sit here, all people say, "Good job."
Bonus, bonus.
Let's go
Let's go,
bonus.
bonus.
And then, hey, at the end of the day, you got the bonus.
You got the
What?
bonus. Ты
You got
взял
the
бонус,
bonus.
он
So this
сказал.
was a
We
fight that
deserve this
was,
because we deserve this.
you got your, the fighter's purse plus the bonus, Chava. He got the bonus.
Yes. So and that's what I wanted to talk about. So once the fight was over and everything finished, you have the prize and also the bonus, and then you have like 30 hours flying home. How did that feel?
I lucky because my seat doesn't have people. I just leg and sleep 13 hours.
Oh yes.
Yes, I
So
like
that
it.
was a round trip for you then.
Tell us what
Yes.
happened when you got home. When you got home? How was it?
Как было, когда ты пришел домой, полетел домой, что было? Как твои ожидания были там? Кто что сказал?
All my friend, all my family come to the airport. My father. Я еще никогда не видел своего отца таким довольным и таким радостным, что я прилетел. Он был горд мной, что я полетел один в Колумбию, я подрался там, выиграл, прилетел домой, целый невредимый. Но моя мама была чуть шокирована моим лицом.
Oh, he's saying about that he was very impressed with all his friends coming and meeting him. But the most impressed he was about his father, seeing his face and how proud was his father because he did all this trip going alone in a foreign country on a foreign territory with a different latitude, fighting with the local guy and winning him, getting the bonus, coming home. Like he was very pumped up. But his mother was not so impressed when she saw a little bit the faces
It's like,
on
what
you
happened
brother.
to you, Niaz?
My mother say, no needed money, no needed all. Just stay home and don't fight with anybody. but but I say my next fight. I have next fight in the next event. Oh,
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, you went far away in a different country, like so far from home, but you didn't end up being alone. Actually, you made friends, and then now I see you made good friends with Gennady, and
I
then
don't feel
I
alone.
understand he helped you in many ways in there. How would you describe that? How your relationship now with Gennady, and how if he did contribute to some of your performance over there, your success.
I don't know. Gennady, for me, it's really close friends. I with Gennady are really close friends because we have too much moment together. We play some Colombian game. We eat
The one with
together.
the axe.
Hey Joe.
Okay.
We eat together. We go to the fight together, and we have 4 days together. But like I know, за эти 4 дня я знаю тебя. У меня такое было ощущение, что я знаю тебя будто всю жизнь.
He's saying we had only 4 days, but he had the feeling like we know each other for the entire life.
Well, that was actually a general feeling over there. Not, I mean, we're
Yes.
talking about this, but it was like a general. What do you think, Chava? Like everybody, like felt like they knew each other for a long time.
Обо всем, да?
Да, он сказал, что у всех была то же самое импрессия, что мы знали друг друга вообще, когда
I
мы
think that
родились. И
was pretty cool. That was
он,
pretty cool.
он еще спросил про как помогло тебе, что я был там, и мы готовились вместе. Как
Это
это...
очень помогло на самом деле, потому что последние килограммы мы гоняли вместе, потом на бой выходили вместе, настраивались вместе. Поэтому я считаю, это очень помогло мне, это как бы Когда ты не чувствуешь себя один, ты уже знаешь, что за тобой кто-то есть и кто-то стоит, ты уже готов идти на пролом до конца.
He was saying it was very helpful for him to meet me over there and to do the cut weight together, and from that moment making the weight and preparing for the fight, kind of pumped him up and being ready for the real fight.
So I know, Niaz, as soon as you got home, I think you ended up in China somewhere.
Чё?
When you got in home, have you been to China or not yet? Have you been to China after? Ты был ты был в Китае после этого, когда ты дошел домой или нет?
Нет, я должен
No?
был полететь в Китай, но за неделю до вылета мне сказали, что Китай отменяется.
He's supposed to go, but a week before to fly, they decided for him not to go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I was under the impression he went there to support some of his friends. But anyways, just want to let him know that a lot of people within the Taekwondo realm, I mean, some of his friends, older opponents, they reached out. They say, as soon as they saw him fight, they just want to be. We want to be there. We can actually beat Niaz. Uh, so
I
you see, like
remember.
some of his like old opponent, like old time whatever. Maybe he won one fight against Niaz or something. But anyways, is jealous, right? He sees Niaz getting all this attention and being there in the cage and actually performing really well, and he sends a message. Oh, I can beat this guy. I beat him before, and I just okay. Well, if you have what it takes, just stay in line because there's so many people knocking on the door here.
So one thing before we start wrapping this up, uh, I was under the impression, there was this point at the fight where Oscar just put himself into the cage like this and lower his arms, and Nias is gone. Oh well, I saw Oscar really tired, really fatigued,
Hmm.
but I was under the impression that Nias was just as tired as him, just that he was still with the guard on
Well, you
and
gotta
trying
you
to.
gotta actually, if you kind of like rewind everything. I mean, they just went for it. They just like it was, hey Niaz, welcome back. So Chava said at some point in time he noticed like Oscar dropping his arms, like really tired, but also you at the same time just still going at it. Chava, go ahead.
Yes, because I was under the impression that you were just as tired as Oscar. You just don't kind of didn't want to show it. You have your guard on. You still mimic punches and uh, was it that way or what happened in there?
Он спрашивает
Я
про
понял.
Оскара и твоя ощущение, какое было в бою. Ты был уставшим, не был уставшим, а то, что он говорит, что ты всегда показал ему, что давай рубаться. Он говорит, что Оскар уже был мертвым. Как ты себя чувствовал на самом деле? Ты был уставшим или не был уставшим?
I I don't think about time. I don't think about tired. I don't think about nothing. I just wanna fight in the cage, and because I come to Oscar and say, if you remember, one time I punched him to the body, and he punched to me, and I say, hey, let's go, let's go. No problem for me. You can kick me too much time, but I still win. You can kick me too much time, but end the fight. Of course I win. And I don't think about time, about tired. I just go to
So, what do you think
the.
about the whole round? It went, that's what I was trying to say because watching the fight, it went like a freaking sprint. It wasn't like it was a sprint. That's why probably at the end of the fight, I mean, you felt the because it was like a 5 minute straight sprint. I don't think we had any downtime over there. Java, what do you think?
Gena-
No downtime.
Yes,
So the
yes,
thing was
no
like from the
downtime.
very beginning to the very end. It was a sprint. So, what do you think about? I mean, how did you feel like at the end of the round? What was it like? Because it's like high altitude.
Мгм. Как ты себя чувствовал, когда был на другой когда ты был там в горах,
О,
ты дрался
это
как
очень,
с
это очень.
воздухом, и он спрашивает еще, какое ощущение у тебя было о бое, потому что все было так быстро, так эмоционально, и тебе казалось, что это долгий бой или быстрый бой?
Вот этот джетлэг на самом деле был чуть-чуть. I have not good jet lag. Когда я дрался, у нас в стране было 4 часа утра, по-моему. И во время выхода на бой я поэтому попросил кофе, чтобы мне не хотелось спать. За день до боя я ночью не смог спать, потому что мой организм не приспособился еще к этому времени. Поэтому, во-первых, я не смог спать за день до ночи. Во-вторых, во время боя мне захотелось спать, перед боем, получается. И вот эта высота, то, что... Ну, это ничего не мешает, это не отговорки, но что есть, то есть. Как бы я знал, что я все равно это пройду, и все равно я заберу свой бой, по-любому, потому что у него был один выход, просто вырубить меня, но я был уверен в себе, что он меня не вырубит. Вот и
He's
все.
saying that he had a little bit problem with the jet lag over there, and the moments he's supposed to go and fight was 4 a.m. in the morning, and actually his body was telling him that now is time to sleep, and that's why he was asking, let me have some coffee to stay awake and be energetic and stuff like this. And after that, a night before, he's saying he didn't sleep the whole night because of the jet lag. He was staying awake. He tried to sleep here and there the second day, but it didn't work. In reality, he's saying that it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He's a real fighter, and the way he was built up, and looking to him as a fighter, he doesn't care about the latitude, about the jet lag, about the timing. He is coming and he's banging, and he really liked the experience of fighting
That's great.
for
Well,
5 minutes.
um, now before this is an Olympic year, and then I'm 100% sure that we're gonna have a big rush of people coming in because not all of them are gonna qualify for the Olympics, and then we're talking about some high profile people, and then I'm gonna ask Niaz who would he like to see coming over, like some high profile people he knows, and then that he would like to smash with in the ring. Because we're gonna have a bunch, so not everybody's gonna. And this is kind of like their last year, and then they're gonna look for other avenues to perform. So who would he like to see in and smash in the cage?
Он спрашивает, кого ты хотел бы побить в будущем в бою. И он рассказал про русских, потому что они не будут, не знаю, если будут, но они будут в олимпийских турнирах. И они будут заявить о себе, чтобы прийти на Kombat Taekwondo. И кто ты бы хотел из России? Он
На самом деле я дружу со всеми русскими спортсменами, с тайквондистами. И мне, честно, разницы нету. Это спорт. Я могу выйти с любым. Просто моя работа выходить и драться, моя работа выходить и бить, моя работа не
у
искать
тебя
себе
есть
соперника.
такая... Да, да. Он спросил, если у тебя есть такой файтинг, чтобы ты дрался с с одним кумиром или с кого ты бы хотел драться?
Не, у меня нет кумиров. У меня нет кумиров.
He's saying that in reality he is a good friend with all the Russian Federation guys, and he doesn't have any real opponents with who he wants to fight. Doesn't matter who
Пусть
is
они
there.
хотят, pусть
If you
они
bring,
хотят
if
драться
you
со мной.
if you anybody you will bring over there, he will fight them. This is his idea about fighting.
Скажи, брат, пусть они хотят драться со мной, а не я с ними, потому что я уже выиграл один бой.
He's saying that let them call him out because he's already in the game. It's not his job to call him out. Now it's their job to call him out because he's the real deal.
He's talking like a pro already.
That's right. Well, I'm actually really happy to see you, to hear you speak like that, Nias. It's been certainly great to meet you here once again, and also Gennady, always good to have you. And well, it's been really interesting, and I'm really happy to see you guys here again in Mag Nights. And again, I'm really looking forward to look Nias fight again against
Yes.
maybe
Against Oscar.
we'll get a bear for him or something.
Why you guys don't like Oscar? Why you why you give
I
him
think
a hard
Oscar is a
fight?
great fighter, and then it's very nice of you.
No, I just joke.
It's very
Of
nice
course,
of you giving him the chance to actually have a rematch, even though you didn't have to.
I just joke why you guys
Yeah.
don't like Oscar, but of course
So
I give him chance because he punch me and he have maybe 2 minutes of the fight we have like this fight, you know. And я хочу закончить этот бой нокаутом на самом деле. Я не считаю бой законченным, пока я не
he wants to
слушаю его.
knock him out next time.
He's saying actually our mentality is the mentality he's coming from. They don't like the decision. They like the job to be finished by them. With a TKO and stuff like this.
Okay, I can see that. Go ahead.
Сейчас я тренируюсь в файт-базе на постоянной основе. Постоянно я улучшаю свои навыки кикбокса, я улучшаю руки, улучшаю ноги. Я работаю персонально с тренером, поэтому следующий бой я приложу все усилия, чтобы вырубить его.
He's saying that he's training very hard right now, specific for this type of fighting, combat taekwondo, and he will come next fight and he will knock him out. Won't be the judge's decision. This is his purpose.
He need to train. This guy need training. Я смотрю его историю, он только кайфует, брат, где-то. Я смотрю его историю, он только пьет что-то, он гуляет, но он не тренируется.
I see.
He's saying, I'm watching all his stories and he's always resting somewhere in the mountains. He shows up all the beauty around and he is not in the real training camp.
Ему это не надо, но они его толкают на смерть, понял?
He's saying that Oscar in reality he doesn't need that, but you're pushing him to die.
Поэтому я шучу, почему вы его так не любите?
That's why he's saying.
Maybe he's doing that to deceive you. He's doing that to deceive, so you don't see actually behind the scenes.
Он делает это, чтобы тебя выиграть в следующем бою, чтобы ты не увидел
самом деле, брат,
что
на
он
самом
тренирует.
деле это все шутки. Я знаю, что он готовится, я знаю, что он тренируется. И недооценивать соперника – это самая глупость, что можно делать. Поэтому это просто все шутки. И на самом деле я серьезно готовлюсь к бою, и я знаю, что он готовится. И следующий бой я нокаутирую его.
He's saying that in reality he knows that he is getting ready really well and everything what he was saying is just for the fun and he is serious. Niyaz is serious getting ready for the fight, and he will go and show up the reality, and let him get ready.
Hey, Chava, I think this
That
was
is
a great
great.
show.
Yes, that was great. That's just great. So, guys, I want to thank you, both of you, for being here tonight with us. It's been I'm having a blast tonight with you.
Yeah.
So, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you have the time to talk to us, and also I'm really glad to hear that you are still training and looking forward to fight again, because I'm also looking forward to see you fight again into this format. So thank you very much for being here, George. Anything you have to say to this gentleman?
No, I just want to thank them for coming on, and it was fun. It was fun hanging out
It was
today.
good to see all of you and having this fun.
Thank you so much.
Okay, next time probably we'll have some interviews with some belts on the shoulder.
Yes, yes. If you want, I can beat 3 time Oscar, but I need a belt.
Okay, guys, thank you. Chava, it was
Thank you
great to
so
see
much.
you.
Uh, Next time I practice my English and I speak in English.
Well,
Gena, you help
you
me
do
with.
pretty well. You do really well. I mean, it's not bad.
Yes, yes, I believe you
Okay.
do pretty well too.
Yeah.
Next time,
You joke. You
next
joke.
time you have to give me some lessons of any strange language from that part of the world, because I'm the only one in the room who doesn't speak
We can teach you how to
any
say yes, Chava, today. Say yes, say da.
da.
Да.
Okay, good.
All right,
Хорошо.
my first word in Russian.
And then you say goodbye. How do we say goodbye? До свидания?
До свидания.
Okay, say
Пока, до
say
свидания.
say goodbye, Chava, in Russian. До свидания.
That's that's Gudania.
До
Okay, here you
свидания.
Gudania, guys.
go.
See
Oh,
you. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Thank you very much, guy. I will see you around. I hope to see you soon again. I really mean it.
Очень рад был видеть всех от
hear
души.
you.
До новых
Nice.
встреч, брат. Давай.
Давай.
Chava,
So
this
there you
was
have them, George. This was a great episode.
this was fun.
Yes, yes, I was having a blast with these guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Always interesting to hear from them. Talking with Nias, he's a really easy guy to talk to.
Yo, yeah,
And
very.
and what can you say about Gennady? He's a natural speaker.
I
So
mean, with Niaz
uh,
is also with these both guys. I mean, Niaz and Gennady, what you see is what you get. I mean, that's really what it is, and that's what's most important. So very easy going, very straightforward.
that's right. So, George, also a pleasure to have you here tonight with us. Thank you very much for joining. And to all the people that join us tonight, thank you very much. Remember to stay in tune with the Combat Taekwondo social media, because new things are coming. So, Grand Prix are announced. You're going to have details about those events really soon. And of course, the upcoming event in Portland is getting closer every time. So we're really excited and looking forward to it.
This was the show.
Yes, thank you very much for tonight. This was our show. Thank you very much, George. I'll see you around.
See ya. Take care. See you guys. Oh.